Welcome back, boys and girls. Yesterday, you did some research on a symbol for the state of Michigan. Maybe you researched the Michigan state bird, maybe you researched the reptile, the stone, the soil. You did some sort of research. Today, you're going to use your notes and you are going to write a research report. So I have my notes here. Yesterday I modeled about the chlorastrolite or the state gem, which we also call the greenstone, and I took notes based on the coloring book, Get to Know Michigan. I also found a website on the state gem, and I found a few more interesting facts. So I am going to add those from the website that I found. Now you could have also used one of those websites that I provided for you. It says that the crystals form in kind of a pattern that looks like a turtle's back. So I'm going to write that the crystals form in a pattern that look like a turtle's back. So people call it a turtleback stone or a turtleback. So people call the stone a turtleback. So I found that to be interesting, and then I also found that people actually use it in jewelry. And let's see. And so I found that, and I can add my website. Remember, that was my example website down there. So I'm going to add the real website. And I am just going to say it's from the statesymbolsusa.org. statesymbolsusa.org website. And the title of the page is Isle Royale Greenstone. That's the title of the page. Because when you do research, you want to give credit to where you find your research at. Okay, so if I go to a website, I'm going to want to add that to my notes. So now that I have all of my notes here, I'm going to read through them. The chlorastrolite or the greenstone is the state gem of Michigan. It became a state symbol in 1972. The gem is found on shores of beaches. It's green in color with a pattern of overlapping edges, yellow to almost black, and it's located in the Upper Peninsula on the beaches, particularly on Isle Royale. It was formed from lava flows, and the word has 3 Latin words in it. The crystals formed in a pattern that looked like a turtle's back, so people call it a turtleback, and people use this gem in jewelry. So now I'm going to go to my report. Whoops. And you can split screen that, or you could print that out so you have your notes. And this is what your report looks like. Now I am going to type that in here, so I am going to make a text box, and I am just going to start typing. Now everybody needs to type it. You should not be handwriting this, okay? This is going to be a typed report, and I want to start with a thesis sentence or a topic sentence, depending on whose teacher you have. Depends on the vocabulary that you're using. And so I'm going to start with my topic sentence here. Now, in a race writing, we usually restate the question. Well, my research paper is about a state symbol. So I'm going to kind of put that into a question. What state symbol did you research? Well, if I can restate that question and go back to what I know about the RACE method, I can start typing and let my reader know what I'm working on. And I'm going to say the chlorastrolite or greenstone is the state gem of the state of Michigan. And whenever you say state of Michigan, it's a proper noun and you capitalize it. Okay, so now I'm telling my reader what I'm writing about. I am writing about the state gem, which is a symbol for the state of Michigan. So the chlorastrolite or greenstone is the state gem of the state of Michigan. This gem was picked as a state symbol because it can be found in nature in Michigan. Okay, and then I'm going to go through and I'm going to talk about my research. The chlorastrolite, I'm going to have to go back and fix that spelling, was made the state symbol in 1972. It can be found on the beaches of the Upper Peninsula or at Isle Royale, which is another proper noun. The place is a proper noun. Okay? The gem is usually green in color with a pattern that looks like a turtle back. This is why people sometimes call these stones, because a gem is also a stone, turtlebacks. And I'm going to fix my spelling. Let's see. Turtlebacks. There we go. Turtlebacks. Okay. Then I need to keep going on because I had some interesting facts, didn't I? So that was one fact, that people call them turtlebacks. People also use these gems in jewelry. That was another fact, in jewelry. Okay, so let's keep going. What else did we see? So now I'm going to kind of just go back to my notes because I want to take a look at my notes. Let's see, it's found on the beach shores. I did that. I said it became a state symbol in 1972. Oh, it's formed from lava flows. I did not put that in there, did I? So, another interesting fact. Let's see. Another interesting fact is that the gem was formed from lava flows. And then I'm going to give my opinion and wrap up this paragraph. This state symbol of Michigan is very pretty. I think it's very pretty. And I hope to find one on the beach someday. So that's my opinion. I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to fix some spelling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to indent my paragraph. Remember, it's a mini report, so you can do that. The chlorastrolite or greenstone is the state gem of Michigan. And that is my main idea. Now, it's not very interesting, so I may add a hook. Have you ever been to a Michigan beach and found a pretty green stone while walking? If you have, it may be the state gem. All right, so let's look at here. And now I have a hook. Have you ever been to a Michigan beach and found a pretty green stone while walking? If you have, it may be the state gem. The chlorastrolite or greenstone is the state gem of the state of Michigan. This gem was picked as a state symbol because it can be found in nature in Michigan. The chlorastrolite was made the state symbol in 1972. It can be found on the beaches of the Upper Peninsula or at Isle Royale. The gem is usually green in color with a pattern that looks like a turtle's back. This is why people sometimes call these stones turtlebacks. People also use these gems in jewelry. Another interesting fact is that the gem was formed from lava flows. The state symbol of Michigan is very pretty, and I hope to find one on the beach someday. So now, boys and girls, you're going to notice that all of that is in my own words. I didn't copy any of that from that Michigan coloring book, and I did not copy any of that from the website. I only used the facts from those two sources, which are listed on your research note page, okay? So now I'm going to go up here, and I am going to, here's your map of Michigan. I'm going to say, where can you find it? All right, and then I'm going to go over to the other one, and I'm going to write the name of the gem, and the name of the gem, CHLORAST, chlorastrolite, or greenstone. Right, I'm going to make that fit. And then I need a picture of that. So I can go online and I can put a picture in that box, or I can draw it if you are a really good drawer. But I would really like you to find a photograph to put in here. So you're going to insert a photograph, and then on the map you're going to tell me where you find your state symbol. So remember I said, hold on a minute. Remember I said that you need to, you need to find your state symbol and tell me where it is. So is it located in the Great Lakes? Is it located in the Lower Peninsula, in the Upper Peninsula? Now I am going to put a dot right here in the water. And I'm just kind of guessing, and I'm going to label it Isle Royale because, and I'm not guessing that that's Isle Royale. I know Isle Royale is out in Lake Superior above the Upper Peninsula. So that is where you would find that state gem, okay, is probably up there in Lake Superior. I'm trying to make that a little bit smaller. And maybe move it. There we go. Isle Royale, where that dot is. And you could probably also find it along the beaches up here. So I'm going to make that a little bit orange in Copper Country. So about right here. I'm going to delete that. That was too thick. There we go. So I know that it's along the beaches there. Okay, that is where you can find those gemstones. So I want you to tell me, where can you find your state symbol and use that map. And now I'm going to put my title here, which is, let's see, I'm going to title it the state, not star, state gem colon chlorestolite. I'm having a hard time saying that today. And I'm going to center it so it looks good. Yours would say the state bird, or the state reptile, or the state soil, and then you're going to give it a name. All right, boys and girls, so then you're done with your report and you can turn it in. So a good paragraph with a hook, a main idea, supporting details in your own words. You're not copying from a website, you just got information. A photograph of your symbol, and then use the map of Michigan to tell me where you can find that symbol in nature. All right, happy writing and good